This is the ETBU Sportsnet Coaches Show. I'm Kenneth Klein. We're joined now by head men's soccer coach Chris Crawford. Coach Crawford, you had 2 games up in Abilene. You took on both McMurray and Hardin Simmons. Not the results you were hoping for, but just talk about those 2 games in particular.
Yeah, looking back this week, it was a good week for us. It wasn't the results that we wanted. It's been a tough season for us. Had some very close games, had some hard-fought battles, and that was the same thing this week. The good thing looking at both these games, looking at Hardin Simmons on Saturday and McMurray on Thursday, we got better both games. We played good enough to win both games. We had areas that we dominated the field with possession, with shots, but we weren't able to do the one small thing that matters the most. We weren't able to finish that last goal, or weren't able to finish that goal in the back of the net. And so those are areas that we're getting stronger. I mean, we're a very young team. We've got 2 seniors on the field, a couple juniors, quite a few sophomores, and then some freshmen. And so we're young in the aspects looking at us that way. And so we're still defining ourselves every day. We're still getting better every day. We're still working on that chemistry and then our formation. And so it's really a transitional hard thing for us to kind of get that all dialed in. And so we're getting better. It's hard for the guys to see that because you measure everything by wins and losses. And right now, the wins aren't coming for us. We've played good enough to win some of them, just haven't got that last bit. And so this week we played better. This last week we played better. And we're looking forward to continue building on that. And this week we know we'll get better again. And we'll find a way to keep working on it.
Now this week, of course, it's non-conference week, although one of those games does feature a conference opponent. We'll talk about that later on. But this Tuesday, you're going to go up to Jackson, Mississippi to take on Millsaps. Pretty solid side. What can you tell us about them?
Yeah, it's going to be a hard game. They're going to be They're going to be a team that comes out and they're going to work. They're going to move the ball quickly. They're going to pressure high. They're going to send numbers forward, and so we're ready for that. It's nothing that we haven't seen all year long. Our guys defensively play really well as a unit, and so we're going to depend a lot on them to keep us in the game. The guys work together very well defensively as a unit for all 11 of us, and so we're excited about that part. And then we'll continue working on fine-tuning our offense. We'll continue working on moving the ball, possessing the ball, countering as quick as possible. But we know it's going to be a fun, hard-fought battle, and getting away is going to be good for us. We were on the road this week, and so we're used to that. Getting them for a one-day trip to Millsaps up there will be nice. It'll be a business trip there and back as quick as possible, and hopefully we get the result we want.
And then, of course, Thursday, you have a home match against Howard Payne. Now, even though they are in the ASC Conference, this counts as a non-conference game, considering, I mean, I'm sure you would like to get some conference wins. But obviously, you will be playing them later on. But just talk about playing Howard Payne in a non-conference and then a conference game later on.
Yeah, I mean, it's always tough when you play a non-conference ASC team, especially before you play them before the official ASC game, because you can win this game and end up losing the conference game when you play them later, and that hurts you. But at the same time, you got to go in it. And we got to get confidence. We got to continue to fire on all cylinders. We got to get us some more confidence going forward. And so this Thursday we'll play Howard Payne for our first for our last non-conference game, and then we'll play them again in a couple weeks for our conference at their place. And so both coaches are probably going to hide some things, not show some things, keep some tricks to themselves, and not show them out some set pieces or some corner kicks that we may not want to show them yet. But realistically, it's going to come down to both teams are still going to play a good portion of their players, still going to let their guys get in there and work hard for 90 minutes because you still want to get the result. I mean, we played them last year twice. I think we ended up getting both of those last year. This year, Howard Payne's playing a lot better. They're a lot stronger this year. And we're a lot younger, but we have the same fight in us, and so we'll continue looking forward to that this week.
All right, Coach. Thanks for talking to us on ETBU Sportsnet.